Just when you thought that the use of VAR in the Premier League couldn't possibly get any worse following the shit show that was last season, the corrupt bastards over at the PGMOL have decided to make rule changes which will only add to the drama. First and foremost, they've increased the threshold for intervention, meaning that the on-field official's decision is more likely to stick. I'm sorry, but this is complete and utter bollocks. The whole purpose of VAR was to overturn errors made in real time, not double down on it by refusing to reverse decisions in the name of clear and obvious. That term is doing untold damage to the sport, by the way. It's either a foul or not a foul. Sure, some penalties may be stonewall, while others soft, but at the end of the day, they're both penalties. That's the exact logic which should be applied to any given situation, but unfortunately, common sense appears to be rather uncommon amongst those calling the shots at the top. Secondly, managers and players have been informed that their public comments criticizing VAR are both damaging and undermining the process as a whole, so they should keep a lid on it. You've got to be shitting me here. There's millions of pounds and people's jobs at stake, so emotions will obviously be running high. Not only are they trying to turn everyone into boring PR robots, but by silencing dissenting voices, they're making clear that they're more focused on controlling the narrative than actually raising standards to an acceptable level. Personally, I have no problem with VAR when used correctly, as it often is in international tournaments and the Champions League, but what we're currently getting in the Prem is beyond farcical. There were 31 major VAR errors during the entirety of last season, which is essentially one every game week. This in turn led to 12 managerial touchline bans and 106 technical area yellow cards. Literally everyone involved in the sport is fed up of it, except those stealing a living in Stockley Park. Whether it be rugby, cricket, or tennis, match officials are made to explain the rationale behind their thinking. Yes, wrong decisions can still be made, but the transparency allows fans to at least sympathize, if not outright understand, what they've just witnessed. Meanwhile, we're left in the dark in the English top flight, and only get heavily edited bits and pieces after the fact in that god-awful show match officials mic'd up. For match-going fans like I once was, it's a complete and utter nightmare. Just sat there waiting with no idea what's gone down, as you don't even have the benefit of a slow-motion replay or commentary. It borderline ruins the experience, and I wouldn't be surprised if old-school supporters began giving their season tickets away in the years to come. Thirdly, semi-automated offsides will not be introduced at the start of the season. We were promised that would be the case, and honestly, it would improve the game tenfold, yet we're going to see some bloke sat in London drawing lines on a screen instead. It really is amateur hour. Lastly, the Premier League have launched a new Twitter account to provide explanations and live updates on refereeing issues for each match. This can only ever end in tears, really. You'll get apologies and excuses aplenty from the page, alongside a plethora of abuse by disgruntled trolls on the platform. Twitter, or X as it's now known following Elon Musk's takeover, is a fucking cesspit that many people are trying to move away from, but these clowns are insisting Premier League viewers open up an account and check for updates in the middle of the game instead of focusing on the actual football. Overall, not a single change can be described as positive, and referees are likely to be the headline grabbers and center of attention yet again, which is something many of them low-key want. That's my take. Do let me know yours down below, and I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Peace.